What's up everyone, and welcome to the PokéMart, a new series where I'm going to be taking a look at some awesome Pokemon toys, items, and other products that you could find at a PokéMart. And today we're starting off with a bang because we've got the awesome, the amazing, limited edition new Nintendo 3DS, not the XL, just the regular one with the faceplates, and featuring Charizard and Blastoise in the original artwork. This is a really awesome limited edition 3DS that actually came out before the release of the Pokemon Blue, Red, and Yellow on the 3DS eShop, and you could get it for pre-order. It actually comes pre-installed with the game, so I think it released around that time, but I was actually not able to get my hands on this awesome item until now because I didn't actually know that it even existed. So when I learned of its existence, I was like, dude, this is amazing, and I wish I could have one, but it wasn't actually available. So if you still wanted to pick this item up, you can actually find some on eBay. However, it's gonna cost you a little bit, but it is awesome. At least it looks awesome. Comes pre-installed with the game and the faceplates, which is actually a 3DS that we barely even got in America alone. So if you're in America like me, you might not have even heard of this thing because it's actually different from the 3DS XL. This is the one with the faceplates that I think they had an Animal Crossing one, and that's about it. Either way, I think it's awesome, and if you guys are excited to open this bad boy up and check it out, make sure to leave a like and let me know what kind of Pokemon toys and stuff you guys would like to see in future episodes of the PokéMart. I know I'm super excited because I actually lost my 3DS XL a couple days ago, and it's been a bummer not being able to play on my 3DS, so managed to pick up a new one, and it's actually a really awesome limited edition one. So without further ado, let's get to the opening. So here it is in all of its boxed glory, the new Nintendo 3DS, not the XL. I know it can be a little bit confusing because just add an X and an L on there, and that is your standard one that they sell in America, but for some reason the non-XL version we didn't end up getting until basically about now. Over on the back side, we've got the Pokemon 20 logo right there, the next dimension in entertainment because it's the 3DS, so next dimension apparently means 3D. I've been living in the 3D dimension my whole life, so I don't know why they mean the next dimension, but sure, we'll go with it. Now let's finally start opening this bad boy up because I know that my rambling must get pretty tiresome after a while. So it opens up pretty simple just like that, and here it looks like we have the 3DS itself. Yep, there it is. So we're going to put that aside for just a second. Actually, you know what? Let's take it out because I've actually never seen this thing myself. I've never seen the 3DS without the faceplates or even the one with the faceplates available. Wow. That is really sick. Holy crap. Like, I don't know how good it looks on YouTube or anything, but I can tell you in person, this looks fantastic. I really like the artwork and everything on it. I guess we haven't seen the main attraction, which is the big Charizard or Blastoise on there, but yeah, it seems kind of weird just seeing the 3DS bare like this without anything on it. You can actually see some of the like warnings and stuff on there. It's a little bit weird, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I've never seen a 3DS like this, so I guess maybe that's why it's weird to me, but we're going to check out the rest of the stuff in the box, which I don't have a lot of space to work with here, so I'm going to try my best. But here's another one of the faceplates, the Blastoise one. Actually, the bottom Blastoise one, so this one would go just like that, replacing this little Charizard one. And then in here we've got the top half of the Charizard faceplate. Bet it would be better if I just took it out of the plastic, huh? Yeah, way better. Holy crap. This is so cool, man. I really like Charizard. I mean, I really like Blastoise too, but you guys might know I'm kind of a sucker for Charizard here. So yeah, there's the half of the Blastoise one. And then if we can find in here the other half of the Blastoise one, that would be fantastic. Actually, here it is. So let's take this one out, and if we can put them together, you can see it kind of forms the full original Ken Sugimori artwork for Blastoise, along with the little Pokemon 20 logo in the corner. So yeah, not only will you have an awesome badass 3DS, but you'll have a memory of the 20th anniversary of Pokemon forever. Which, I mean, Pokemon Sun and Moon are coming later this year, and I feel like that's enough of a reminder already that this was the best possible thing that could have happened for the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, is just getting all of this awesome stuff, man. We've been getting so many awesome things so far this year. Since we already had one of the Charizard ones on, we're going to try to put on the other one. And it looks like for the bottom faceplate, you actually need a screwdriver of some kind. Probably just a regular old screwdriver, like the, what do they call it? The Phillips head or the flat head? One of those two. But yeah, this one I guess does not require one, so it should just snap right on there. Ooh, it literally did have like a little clicking sound. That was cool. Alright, so here it is. Upside down. There it is. Oh man, that looks so awesome. I actually really like that. And then on the back side, of course, we've got Charizard with the little Pikachu. And if we open it up all the way, you can see both sides together. So that's what the 3DS basically looks like. On the other side, it is plain white, so nothing super exciting there. But I do like the colored buttons. I hadn't actually had a chance to check out the colored buttons yet because, like I said, I only ever had a 3DS XL, or the new Nintendo 3DS XL. Man, too many 3DSs, too many news and Nintendo stuff. But yeah, it comes with that little button there, and you have your colored X, A, B, whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The buttons are basically colored. So let's go back over here and actually try to switch out the faceplates because it seems like it would be a little bit easier said than done. I've never done this before. It looks like you are going to need a screwdriver after all. So I've got my my boy Stanley here. So Stanley's going to help us out. Remove this faceplate or backplate, I guess. But it's just 2 little screws and... Whoa, wait. Please don't tell me I need a tiny one because I do not have that. Oh no, I think I need a tiny one. It says right there it should be a snug fit with your regular old screwdriver, but I am having everything but snug. I'm trying to go in here and unscrew this, and it is just not working out for me right now. So I don't know if you need a specific special type of screwdriver or something, but my system is definitely screwed, if you know what I'm saying, because I can't unscrew the screws. But I guess we can still take off the front plate and show that off. So if I can just pop off Charizard here. Come on, Charizard. Oh, wow, that's actually really simple. Then we can put on the Blastoise one. And it won't really match or anything with the other plate, which is kind of a bummer, but I'm sure I'll figure out how to take off those screws at some point whenever I stop screwing around. But yeah, there is the Blastoise cover, and wow, that looks almost just as cool. I gotta say, I maybe have a little bit of a favoritism for Charizard over Blastoise, but they're both awesome starter Pokemon. And the artwork on these is flawless, man. Like, they really did a good job. I don't know. I am even bumping my camera because of excitement right now. I really wish I could, like, actually put both because this looks a little bit awkward. I finally managed to get the Charizard faceplate off, and we've got the Blastoise one on the actual console. The little screws are actually a lot more difficult to get out than I guess thought, and I don't have the proper screwdriver for it. You need a really small one by the looks of things. But I did manage to find something that fit in there, and it turned pretty easily. So now we've got the Blastoise here as the faceplate, rather, not the cover, because I guess it is faceplates. But yeah, it looks just as awesome as the Charizard. Honestly, now I don't know which one to pick. I was saying that I wanted Charizard, but honestly, now I don't know. The Charizard and the Blastoise both look amazing. So it turns out the little download code we got was actually for a 3DS theme. The system itself did actually come with Pokemon Red and Blue, but since I actually did system transfer from my old Nintendo DS, you can see now I've got all of my games on here from before. So Pokemon Red and Blue are unfortunately gone, but you do actually get a really awesome theme for your DS, which you can see here. It's got some really awesome Pokemon there in the background. And on the bottom screen actually features Charizard every once in a while. So that's pretty awesome as well. There is actually also a Blastoise theme, which is just like it. So you can download this. All you got to do is go into the theme shop and then put in your download code. And you'll see here you got Pokemon Red and Blue theme. So let's quickly put on the Pokemon Blue theme and check it out. So you can see it's even got the classic Pokemon music and sounds, which is really awesome. The Route 1 theme there. And even makes the little ledge bumpy sounds when you go into a wall, like on the DS system menu. So I don't know. I think the sound effects are really sick. And I think when you open and close the DS, there's also a unique sound effect. So let me see. Oh, that is so awesome. So yes, very awesome Nintendo 3DS, I gotta say. At first, I didn't know that the theme actually came with it because I was like, dude, it would be so sick if we had a theme inside the DS to match the outside awesomeness that we've got. So now the exterior does match the interior as we've got the blue theme on it and the Blastoise faceplates. Now for size comparison, I brought along a couple of my other DS friends. So here we have the original Nintendo 3DS. It's actually really small looking back at it. This one has a little the sticker that I put on it to give it a little bit more design that might deceive you as far as sizes go, but you can see that it's actually quite a lot smaller than the new standard size. So both of these are the new standard DS, I guess you would call it, not the XL version, which is just a bigger screen and bigger console. I don't know, I feel like it's all personal preferences. Just like with the phone, I kind of have small hands, so I like using the small DS, but personally, what sells this console to me over the XL is the fact that you can customize it with faceplates, because as you can see, I really like buying stickers and stuff for my consoles, or at least getting some kind of limited edition design that makes it stand out and unique to what other Pokemon players or just people with DSs might have. So yeah, I really like this customizability option here with the Charizard and the Blastoise. I think it just looks so awesome when you're holding it like this. So that's why I personally would pick this one over any other ones. But like I said, this one is unfortunately, specifically this one, is no longer available unless you get it for a little bit more on eBay, which I mean, for some people that might be worth it, or you might consider doing that. That's gonna do it for this first episode of the PokeMart. This new Nintendo 3DS is amazing, especially when you open it up like this. In my opinion, this is one of the best looking 3DSs you can get. Unfortunately, it is kind of a limited edition, so I don't know if you can actually get it still. The availability is a little bit low. Actually, through normal means, I don't even think you can get it anymore, so the only way you could get it is by buying it from someone else, I guess. So unfortunately, that's the way it is right now. So if you can manage to pick one for yourself up, that would be awesome for you, because I think it's pretty worth it for any Pokemon fan or Pokemon collector. The other thing is it actually comes with the Red and Blue games, so if you didn't get a chance to play that yet, you can definitely do that. And unfortunately, like I told you guys, I actually lost my other 3DS, which had Pokemon Red installed on it, barely when I was at the Elite Four, so I'm definitely looking forward to playing through that game once again on this one. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this first episode of PokeMart. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I am definitely looking forward to see any suggestions you might have for the show, as well as any toys or items and stuff, Pokemon related products that you would like me to open up or review in the future. I actually have a couple of planned ones for the next few episodes, but I would love to hear your suggestions down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.